B-Rad and Mandy. Guys, take it away.
Thank you very much here. And so we have David and Monica from Lebowski's Taproom here. They're the ones that were doing the event on February 15th, White Russians, the Ultimate Lebowski Night. So Lebowski's Taproom, were you guys created off the big Lebowski movie you were saying when we first originally met? Is that correct? Kind of inspired it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Monica and I have been planning a pub-style bar and restaurant for years and years. What inspired the Lebowski theme was a trip to Iceland in 2019. We went with friends, went to the Lebowski bar in Reykjavik, and we just knew that night that when we finally do this crazy adventure, it's going to be a Lebowski-themed restaurant. So we just kind of willed it into existence over the past 4 years and opened in August of 2023. Things have been going great 2024 for us. We're looking to expand that into 2025 as we launch our Lebowski's Kool-Luah coffee liqueur product out into the world as well.
Now, coffee liqueur, I have had coffee beers, coffee things. I am not a coffee drinker. I cannot stand coffee, but this thing, the way that you said you got vodka mixed into it, is that correct?
Yeah, so this is actually our surprise business. 2 months after we opened the restaurant, Monica found her dad Donnie's recipe for coffee liqueur in a box of old cards and letters. So because we owned a Lebowski-themed restaurant, obviously we needed to give this a try. So we did, and turns out it's the best tasting coffee liqueur in the world. It's a vodka-based coffee liqueur, so that makes it a lot less sweet than most. And we use a Colombian-based coffee, so it gets that rich coffee flavor into the product.
Did we get a sample today?
Absolutely. We brought a bottle. Young people on the radio can't see it, but we brought a bottle along with us.
Perfect.
But if you want to come out to February 15th, the White Russians, the Lebowski night, we're doing Lebowski themed trivia, Lebowski little costume contest, and we're going to be giving out samples of the liqueur here. And trust me, when I had that sample, I was like, wow, for someone who cannot stand coffee like me, I definitely like it, for sure.
Absolutely.
So what makes Lebowski's a great place to hang out?
So it's just the Lebowski theme is the fun, catchy thing that brings people into the restaurant for the first time, maybe. But really, it's the food, the service, the atmosphere that keeps people coming back again and again. Monica and I learned very early on, this is our first restaurant venture, so we had no preconceived notions of how we should run a restaurant. So we learned very early that people want something to do. So we try to do as many fun events as we possibly can. Every Monday at 7 we do trivia. Every Thursday at 7 we do bingo. And once a month we do comedy. So on February 15th we'll also have a high comedy in to do a comedy show after the business showcase event. And people are welcome to stay for that. But it's just having those fun events constantly going on is what brings people back again and again. Our burgers and wings are award-winning. We've been named in top 5 burgers in Colorado and Colorado Springs. We won 2 first-place awards for our chicken wings at the Best of West Wing Fest back in September.
Good job.
Well, didn't you say something here about season 14 of The Block? So what's that about?
So another crazy thing that I did without my wife's permission was to sign us up for a reality television show. So we went last March, we went down to Tulsa, Oklahoma for a week and filmed season 14 of The Blocks, hosted by Wes Bergman. He's been on The Challenge on MTV for the past 20 years. He devised a reality television show that's kind of a mashup of Shark Tank meets The Apprentice. It's a learning ground, training ground for new businesses, as well as a daily knowledge competition. So we competed against 113 different companies from around the United States, and our season of the show aired on betablocks.com and the Blocks' Facebook page October through December. So now that the show is wrapped, we can announce that we were winners on the show. We finished 3rd out of 113 companies, and so our name is forever etched on that trophy of The Block. So an amazing experience, kind of the training ground that led us to launching our Lebowski's Kool-Luah coffee liqueur as quickly as we did. A lot of the things we learned being on the show is what we directly applied to the launch of our product.
So you said you did it without Monica's permission. She is here.
Yes.
I gotta at least ask Monica. So when he first told you without your permission, how did you feel? And then after feeling going 3rd and everything that's happened now, how do you feel now? Because
I was furious at first. I mean, just honest. I was furious. I was like, are you kidding me? I went from a corporate career that I had. You know, I worked for a Fortune 5 company for about 16 years, and then another company, so 28 years all collective in corporate America. And so I went from that to a restaurant, and I was having to program just our regular menu. We didn't even have a menu the day we opened. I didn't even think about that. I was like, who needs a menu, right? Just, you're going to read my mind of what I have on the, what I'm going to offer. So here I am in the back typing it up on Word, and now we have, all the things. But at the time we had not, I was like, how are we going to compete? We know nothing. And, some of it's fake it till you make it, right?
That's amazing.
Being there and the connections and the knowledge that we gained, and just friends that are in, like, when you're an entrepreneur, so you go from this structured corporate America to being an entrepreneur, it's different. You don't have a coach.
No.
And I just got a whole room full of coaches. So I love it, and I'm so thankful that he did sign us up.
That's awesome to hear. So we look forward to that little tasting afterwards, because everyone's going to love it. So don't forget to come out February 15th for a tasting of the Lebowskis Kool-Luah. It's amazing. So next up we have Aaron with Cheers on Wheels. Come on.
All right.